my 5-weight, and 1 nymph. There we go, guys. All right. And this is a nice plunge pool where there could certainly be fish holed up. There we go. There we go. What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the Connecticut Angler channel. Today is going to be a shorter video. I don't really have a whole lot of time, but I've just been itching to do some trout fishing after I've been on the Naugatuck going for salmon for so long. So I've got it really pared down here. 1 camera, 1 battery, my 5-weight, and 1 nymph. And I'm just going to spend, I don't know, maybe a half an hour on this stream and just see if I can't dredge up any fish. Let's see what we can do, guys. Okay, this is a nice deep little run here. We're just going to drift this nymph right through it. So what I'm doing here, guys, I'm not high sticking it. I'm letting it just drift down through this pool, and I'm using the end of my fly line basically as my indicator. There we go, guys. There we go. Whew. Okay. What do we have here? We got a brown. All right. Okay, let's let him go. So you probably got a reasonable view at how that went. Again, I'm just casting it out. I'm letting it come right down the current, and I'm just using the tip of my fly line as my indicator. So if I see it stop, then just as you would do with an indicator, that's what I'm setting my hook. Now, you know, there are undoubtedly going to be a lot of false hook sets, because there's going to be plenty of times that your nymph is just going to hang up on something. But that's all part of it. You know, as you can see, this strategy works. Okay, so we're going right up to the head of the pool here. Okay, guys, we're looking for a couple more deep pools out here. See, this is a nice deep pool right here. You know, and another thing that we're bearing in mind here is, although it's probably a little early for most brook trout right now, or even for browns, there's certainly the possibility that in an area with suitable habitat, we might see reds and we might see spawning fish. So, you know, we're always going to be keeping an eye out for that, because if we see spawning fish, we want to leave them alone, guys, because we want there to be a bountiful next generation, obviously, of fish, so that when we're coming here a couple years from now, there's actually something to fish for. this pool over here. Yeah, this is not bad. Okay, so I'm probably gonna high stick this one, just because that's the sort of vantage point that I have. Boy, I really need a new leader so bad. Mine is just all kinked up. Oh, that was a fish, guys. Damn. Missed him. That's what I get for having a busted up kinked leader. It significantly reduces the sensitivity you have at your disposal. You know, to be perfectly honest, guys, I really would rather have a woolly bugger right now. I'm kind of regretting not bringing one along. I went pretty stripped down on my gear. I literally just tied on this nymph and headed out. Don't have my vest. I don't really have anything to swap to at this point, but I have a feeling that a woolly bugger would be a good choice. Oh, this is a nice deep pool. Okay. All right, let's see what we could do with this. Yeah, this looks nice. We'll start from the back of the pool here. Ooh, that was a leaf. I'm getting hung up on a lot of leaves, which is making this kind of tough. You know, we are pretty much past peak, so there is a slew of leaves just constantly funneling down this stream. And a lot of times when you see me doing these false hook sets, it's because I'm feeling the nymph get caught in a leaf. Now, to be perfectly fair, some of you might be saying, dude, a leaf doesn't feel like a fish. To which I would say, well, a leaf doesn't usually feel like a fish. But every once in a while, you do have fish that make those really subtle takes. And it can be very difficult to tell the difference between a leaf and a fish in those instances. And it's always best practice to just try setting the hook. This is a nice deep run right here. Okay, we're going up to this cascade here. This is pretty fast moving water, but this is a nymph that I tied quite heavy, so it shouldn't be too hard to get it to sink. And this is a nice plunge pool where there could certainly be fish holed up. There's a leaf. Once again, getting snagged up on these leaves. There we go. There we go. All right. Just deep through that pool, guys. Looks like we got a brookie here. Ooh, no, it's just a little, oh, it's a baby brown. Look at this, guys. Beautiful fish. Just beautiful. There you go. What a beauty. Fantastic fish. Let's get him right back in the water. And off he goes. Well, you know what, guys? Like I said, I went super minimal here. My battery is dying. I didn't bring spares along. But this has been a fun little session. I know this is a much shorter video than usual, but I don't know, maybe there's something you could take away from this, from just sort of nymphing small streams. I am by no means the best nymph angler that there is out there, but you know, you don't have to be the cream of the crop. You don't have to be an expert to be able to enjoy this kind of fly fishing. And as long as you're watching out to make sure that you're targeting just those deeper pools and avoiding any fish that might be spawning, there's no reason that you can't enjoy some really fun small stream fishing, even in autumn, even as all these leaves are coming off the trees. Anyhow, I hope you enjoyed this, guys. Be sure to like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you like what I'm doing out here, and I will see you guys next time.